Hey guys, it's Warner, and this is your lab for today. Make sure you watch the video first in the entirety, so just this little video, and then when you're done, read the directions. So don't go by just by what I show you, because there's some other steps that you'll miss. First thing you're going to do is on the left side of the meter stick, you'll notice this starts at 0 and goes up to 20. We want to put this little device at 15. So you'll notice here's the 5. The middle of this, so there is a middle. There's a blade here, and there's a window, and that window, you want this right up next to the 5. So I'm going to tighten it down. Not too tight, but tight enough it's not going to move. You won't move this one after you initially set it. The second thing they want you to do is notice I don't have anything on the right side of the meter stick. So you will have another one of these, most likely. It's going to be on there. You'll want to take this completely off. So it'll already be on. You just unscrew it a little bit and pull it off. Don't take that screw all the way out. So now that I've done that, I'm going to place this down. And you'll notice it's heavier on one end than it is on the other. So we want to get it to balance. Just make sure this is loose, and we're going to move this over until we feel like it's starting to balance. And then you're going to move it very slowly until it balances or just comes really close to it. So that's pretty good right there. I'm going to tighten it down, and now that's my balance point for what I'm doing. When I do measurements, I have to start at this number, and if I look, this is 41, 2, 3, I'm right at 44.4. So I want to write that down because that's my middle spot, and I'm going to measure everything from here over to wherever my mass is on this side as from that 44. So 44 to 74 would be 30 centimeters. So I'm measuring from here to wherever it is here. So let's go ahead and we're going to set this other clamp. So I'm just going to slide the other clamp on. It tells you to put it at about 70. The location is not important yet. One person will want to take the counterweight. Your counterweight has a CW on it. So you'll see that this one, and maybe you can see it, maybe you can't, says CW on it. You want to set that one right here and then hold on to the meter stick system. On the other side, you're going to put your first mass. That's just the hanger, and remember that's 50 grams. So there's 50 grams at this 15 over here, 15. We know this is 44, and then we've got this little mass here. This one you're going to move every single time. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to move this in until the whole system balances. And you're going to get pretty close to the table here, so you want to make sure that down here nothing is touching the table. If you need to move this little stand this way, off the corner a little bit, you sure can. I'm going to keep moving it until it starts to bounce. Now notice, I'm getting... You'll just have to kind of feel for the balance. And I've got it where, oh, it's so close. Okay, so I think about right there. Just needs to balance for just a split second. So if you can get it to balance for a split second, then go ahead and clamp it down and read your measurements. So remember, this was 44.4, and this one is exactly at 51. So that distance, I'll have to subtract those two numbers. Then I go from 44.4 over to 15, and that's my other distance. So make sure you write everything down really well. When you're done with the first one, you have several masses over here. You're going to add a mass. And when you add a mass on this side, then you're going to have to move this so that it balances on the other side. So you're going to just continue to do that all the way through till you're done. Once you get all that data, you're going to remove all the mass on this side, and you have an unknown. Your unknown is on a gold stand, and it's got just a bunch of tape on it. This one is number 6, so you'll see the numbers either on the side or on the top. You'll put your unknown mass at 15, and then you're going to slide this thing over until it balances. And once it balances, you will be set. You're going to have to share the unknowns, so come up to the desk, you're going to get one of the unknowns, and then once you have that unknown, use it and then give it right back so that the next group can use that unknown. There are 4 unknowns, and you'll just want to use one of those 4 and kind of go from there. Other than that, that is it for this lab. Have fun, take your time, make sure you do everything according to the instructions. See you later.